Hi, welcome back to our Celtic edition of On the Volley. And yes, as you can see, I am absolutely beaming. The smile just hasn't left my face. I mean, what a game. 9-0. We absolutely demolished Dundee United. I felt sorry for them at the end. I mean, they looked so dejected. And I felt sorry for their fans who actually paid to go and see that. But I'm happy for us. And I mean, that is a record for Celtic. That is their biggest away win in their history. 9-0 away. And it was nearly a perfect 10. But hey, it wasn't to be. You know, I'm happy with 9-0. Look, I actually predicted that we would win 4 or 5-0. I said I wouldn't be surprised if we won 6-0. I wasn't expecting 9, but I was expecting a high score. So even though I didn't get my prediction right, I was on the right course. I also predicted that Celtic would score 2 goals or over in the first half. And I did that for my betting forum, but I've also come out and said it on camera that I believe that we will score 2 goals or over in 60 or 70% of our games this season. And I'm quite confident of that. Just looking at the way we play, it's absolutely fantastic. And it's frightening to see. I think the difference was that we actually put away most of the chances that we created, and if we can carry on doing that, we are going to be a force to be reckoned with, and I don't think any team can cope with that. Look, let's not forget, next weekend we've got Rangers, and then we have midweek game, Champions League at home to Real Madrid. Now, look, I don't want to get carried away. I know Dundee United were not a benchmark. You know, can you really take that match out of the game? Yes and no. Yes, because we put our goals away. Obviously, Real Madrid is not going to be that easy. We all know that. You know, we'd be fools to think that we could get the same type of score against Real Madrid. But I will predict something. We can beat Real Madrid on our home ground. I actually believe that we will beat Real Madrid. Now, you've heard that here first. Look, my mates have been asking me, you know, when I told my mates that, they're like, "Are you on drugs, Sharky?" It's like, no, no, I don't do drugs. I'm actually on a natural high. My drugs, a nice pint, a nice cold pint. And obviously, as you can see, I don't have a pint in front of me now, but I will be going to the pub later. Because you'll never believe it, but while I was watching the game on Sunday, I walked into the pub, started talking, and there's this guy sitting in front of me. He turns around and he goes, "I recognise that voice. I know you. I watch you on YouTube." And it's like, I mean, I was blown away, to be totally honest. He's the first person that I've actually met, apart from the people I know in Rome, obviously. But he's the first person I've actually met, and he's from Scotland, who was on holiday, that recognised me and watches me on YouTube. So I was chuffed. I bought his drinks for him, you know. So I actually thought he was with his girlfriend, but apparently it's his daughter. So, you know, lovely girl, his daughter as well, really quiet. And I'll be meeting them for a pint later on tonight, because I actually did a post-match interview. His name's George, he's from Scotland. I actually did a post-match interview with George, but unfortunately we had technical problems with the microphone, the wind interference with the microphone, so I haven't been able to use it, and we haven't been able to put it up. We can't put it up in the state that it's in. So hopefully, if I do meet him tonight, as he said he will be there, then I'll interview him tonight, and I'd love to put that out there. I'd love to have an interview, my first interview, with someone who actually watches and follows our YouTube channel. Great. Anyway, listen, let's get on to the game. Now, I've got to be honest with you, yeah, I had to write notes this time, yeah, because it's like 9 goals, and remembering every single goal, I just can't do it. I'm not young. I don't have the memory that someone 20, 30 years younger than me has. So, guilty, you know. So I don't like writing notes, but I thought, what the hell, just do it. There's just too many goals to remember. So let's get on with it. I mean, the first piece of action we had, Dundee was on goal. They took a shot, great save by Hart. The ball ran loose. A Dundee player was actually just steaming in, closing in on the ball. As he went, the notes just flew away, sorry about that. As I was saying, as he was closing in to take his shot, Hart reacted really, really quickly, managed to just palm the ball away from him as he was swinging his foot, and Hart got smacked right in the head. And you could see the blood pouring. Segrist was getting warmed up because we thought Hart may have to go off, but it seems they were able to patch him up. I think they stapled his head, and he carried on. Solid, Hart, solid, mate. So, you know, that was a great bravery and great save by Hart. Anyway, let's go on to the first goal. The first goal came on the 15th minute, yeah. And who was it? It was that man, Kyogo again. But look at the goal as a whole, okay? Not just the fact that Kyogo scored, because the Dundee keeper hoofed a long ball up, okay, towards our area. Carter Vickers out-jumped the Dundee player, headed it away, headed it to Hatate, or it went in the direction of Hatate, and Hatate managed to just flick the ball across to Abada. Now, but Abada went forward with it like 2 steps or so, and he was completely surrounded by Dundee players, left, right and centre. But he still managed to put through a sublime defence-splitting pass to the left wing, straight down across to the left, which Jota ran onto. Jota just knocks it across the goal first time, and Kyogo, deja vu it seemed, yeah, because he was there again, bam, smashed it into the corner, first goal. And that was on the 15th minute. Now, to be totally honest, our next goal didn't come until the 40th minute, and in between the 15th and the 40th, I'm not going to say I was worried, yeah, because I wasn't worried about the outcome of the match. I knew we was going to win that game. I knew we was going to win that game before we kicked the ball. But I was worried, I'll admit, okay, or anxious is the word more than worried, about the next goal. And the reason for that is because obviously, as you know, I have a betting forum just for fun, just to make it interesting over the weekend, where we put our predictions down. And my super single, and this is like the second time in 3 weeks that I've put down Celtic to score over 1.5 goals or 2 goals or more. So I was anxious for that second goal, and it came in the 40th minute. So it comes in the 40th minute, okay. Again, what a goal. What a goal. Kyogo. O'Reilly had won the ball, okay, but the ball ran loose, okay, because he just won it off the Dundee player. He gets to it, nips it, ball runs loose, comes to Kyogo. Kyogo, I mean, with hardly a glance at the goal. It just seemed as if he was on remote control. Bam! Scored a screamer. Another contender for goal of the season. I mean, I was just screaming in the pub. I was really, really celebrating. One for the goal, because it was a screamer. It's another contender. We have three goals that will be contender for, goal of the season. And the fact that my super single come in. Didn't stop there though, did it? Didn't stop there. Because then Kyogo gets his hat-trick. The ball was crossed over from the left, okay, to Abada on the right. Precision passing. Abada just knocks it across the face of the goal. And who's there? Kyogo, just smack the ball into the back of the net. And there you have it. Okay, we're 3-0. And you could see by the smile on Kyogo's face. I mean, he just walked around and he just went up to the crowd and just going like that, just going like that. 3, hat-trick, baby, hat-trick. Well deserved, because I believe that sometimes Kyogo's not appreciated as much as he should be. Because that guy, it's not just about the goals. You need to look at his all-round play. His running off the ball, his positioning, he's tracking back, okay? It's his all-round game that needs to be looked at. Let's not just look at the goals and some of the chances that he may have missed, because that boy was clinical. He was clinical, 3 goals, and he's always there, right place, right time, bam. And again, like I said, let's not forget the all-round play which leads up to the goal, because that's very important as well. And that is what we call handball. Anyway, the 4th goal, Jota gets the ball, knocks it across the face of the goal, and, O'Reilly gets the ball, what am I talking about? Knocks it across the face of the goal, and Jota's there just to knock it in. Now, I have to be honest, it looked offside to me, but hey, there's no VAR, referee gave it, so it's a goal. That's all that counts. And we're 4-0 up. First half. That is the first half, 4-0. Now, on my last video, I said that I'd projected 2 goals or more. I even said that I wouldn't be surprised with 3 goals or more. And 3 goals or more came in. But I didn't want to put that on my super single. I didn't want to take the risk. I didn't want to jinx it. And maybe I was a little bit worried that sometimes we're not clinical enough with putting away our chances. But it was bound to come. And Sunday was an example of what we're capable of. Now the 5th goal. Oh man, it was a lovely, lovely through ball, okay, by Taylor, okay, which went to, I'm saying okay again too much, let me try to stop that. It was a lovely through ball by Taylor to Jota, who cuts it into the area for O'Reilly, who knocks it back for Abada to score. And that's Abada's first goal, well deserved. Then the 6th goal, free kick. We had 2 of our players kneeling in front of the wall. O'Reilly takes the free kick, I believe, and he hits, I believe, one of our players just in front of the wall. The ball comes back to Juranovic. I'm not pronouncing his name wrong again, because I call him Juranovic. Everyone calls him Juranovic, yeah? It's just a matter of pronunciation. But anyway, he smashes the ball into the back of the net. Could the keeper have done better? Could the Dundee keeper have done better? Maybe, maybe not. I think he was unsighted, so you can't really blame him. But you could see the dejection on his face. He's picking the ball up out of the net for the 6th time. Little did he know it wasn't going to stop there. 7th goal, Jota. Again, great pass for Hatate to run onto. He in turn cuts it back to Abada, who scores his 2nd goal. What can you say? Great stuff by Abada. 2nd goal, I mean, he's been in there. Let's not forget, Abada also had 2 assists, yeah? Anyway, the 8th goal. Aaron Moy. What a ball. I mean, we're just in their half, yeah? And he sees Maida, puts a fantastic ball in. Maida, great control, and he didn't even look. He knew where Abada was going to be. He just turns, hits it, a no-look pass for me, okay? And Abada still had a lot to do. He's got a goalkeeper coming out. He's got a Dundee player coming onto him, yeah? But cool as a cucumber, he just dinks it over the keeper, and that's his hat-trick. 2 hat-tricks. Oh, what can you say? Oh dear. So that's the 8th one. Now, the 9th goal. What can I say? Just to top it off, it's a corner. Corner comes in, and that man Starfelt, who we had waited so long for him to score his 1st goal, scores his 2nd with a powerfully directed header into the back of the net. What more can you ask for? I think let's not forget, okay, right, that Hart made some good saves. He made a save at 0-0. That's when obviously he got that smack or kick on the head. He also made a save when we was was it 1-0, I think, yeah, I can't even remember, to be totally honest, but he made 2 fantastic saves, I believe, which was very important to us. And at 0-0 start, I think it was, yeah, was it 0-0 or 1-0, Starfelt made a mistake. He really made a bad pass to Juranovic, who got the ball taken off him by a Dundee player. They took a shot and it hit the outside of the post. And to be totally honest, you know, I really don't think it would have made any difference to the result. Even if they had scored, the only difference it would have made would have been that instead of keeping this clean sheet, it would have been 1 let in and we would have had a lower goal difference, but that's it. Look, them lot down the road won 4-0 on the Saturday. They must have been celebrating. They must have thought, oh yeah, our goal difference, we're there with that. I bet you no one was expecting a 9-0 drubbing. So not only are we 2 points ahead of them in the league, we've also increased our goal difference. What more can we ask for? Now, I'm pretty sure that on Wednesday, when we play Ross County in the League Cup, there'll be quite a few changes to the team. I do believe that. Then we've got Rangers on Saturday, an important game for us. But the most important game, as far as I'm concerned, is our game against Real Madrid in the Champions League in midweek. And like I've said, I honestly believe we're going to win that game. So that's it. I've got nothing else to say. The result speaks for itself. Our football speaks for itself. I'm a happy man. You're all happy. Everyone's happy. Me, Shah. I'm out.